it was like we talking about two different things. Y'all talking about the point of death, and you wake up
We
and you
talking about the
die in your
same
dream.
exact
Yeah,
thing,
we
but you
talking
just
about the
giving
same thing,
rhetoric trying to
bro.
make it
Right.
sound
No,
different.
but I
We talking
think
about the same
no. What I'm
thing, bro.
saying is
We
that
talking about the
the
same
Well, we
answer.
talking
thing.
about
I
the same
understand,
thing,
bro.
bro.
Listen, I understand we talking about the same thing. What I'm saying is that when I answered the question to dying in a dream, you're talking about the actual death in that reality. I'm talking about the fact of like
What are you
when
talking
I say I
about?
wake up, but I'm talking about the dreaming part, not the fact that it actually happened. I'm talking about the dreaming
You
part.
just
When I
being
answer the
complicated,
when I
man. Just let them talk.
Oh man, I'm never like this, bro.
You
Trust
being
me, bro.
complicated,
Trust
bro.
me.
Respectfully,
You saying I'm being complicated? How am I being complicated,
because
bro?
we
Like,
both
we
said that
saying the
we
same
saying the
thing,
same thing, and you keep saying we saying what you're saying, and you saying what you're saying, but we saying the same thing. We
bro.
saying at the
That's
point of
not
Right,
death,
being
right,
you wake
complicated.
right,
up in a
You talk
dream.
right.
right at the point
That
of
just
death.
that
You asked
happens
me
to
at the point of
everybody.
death.
We just saying some
Wait,
shit that
hold
happen
up,
to
bro.
everybody, and
Wait,
you don't
hold
want to
up.
just say, okay, you want to take it like, no, because in
Bro,
reality,
I
and
actually agree with that. That's the whole point. I actually agree with that. The point when you talk about the point of death, you're talking about what happens
I'm
when
saying
you ask
exactly
me the
what I'm saying.
question. I
You
was
ain't got to break it
listen.
down.
Hold up,
It's
bro.
that
Wait, hold
simple.
up. Listen,
Right,
bro.
right,
Listen, bro.
right. It's so
Listen. When you
simple it
ask me
don't
the
need to be
question,
broke down. Yeah.
wait, hold up, bro. When he asked me the question, the first answer I gave was that I don't ever remember actually dying in the dream. I'm actually thinking that he's talking about the
Can I ask
dream.
you a
I
And I
already
question,
wake
bro?
realized
up.
we
Hold
showed
on,
you
hold
that
on,
you
hold on,
you
hold on, hold
saying
on,
the
hold on,
same
hold on, hold on,
thing.
hold on. Wait.
I
You
didn't
got to
die in the dream.
think about what he just said, right? He don't remember dying in a dream. Now my thing is this: if you dead, you're dead. The memory passes on. Like that's like a person say, "Well, I don't remember my previous lifetimes." Right? If you don't, the thing about you don't remember dying in the dream is because the moment I fall on the ground from off the cliff, I'm out the dream. I'm in my bed, and then you wake up telling everybody the dream. You're acting as if you're gonna be in the dream and die and live on to tell about it or remember it within that realm. We're saying that when you die, that's literally the exit way out of the dream. That's when you wake up. That's why I kept saying death is awakening. Like my whole thing is in a dream, you wake up based upon some event in a dream. It's never just a wake up. Like it's something that always happened in the dream, a climax point that's scripted into the dream that leads to you waking up in your bed, whether good or bad climax. But it's always like a checkpoint. Like it's real crazy, man. But a lot of people that dream don't really study what's happening when they're dreaming and thinking about it day to day. Like I really stay up at night hoping to dream. I'm like studying this realm.
And I'm just trying to figure out if you trying to say that at the point of death, you trying to stay in your dream and figure out what's going on, then now we talking about something different. But if you're not saying that, then we saying the same thing.
Yeah, that's
Because
No,
facts.
at
listen.
the
I
point
That's
of me
facts.
understand
dying
that
in a
we saying.
dream, hold on, listen.
I
It
understand
was
that
one
we saying
time.
the same thing, bro. I
Listen,
understand that
brother.
we are saying the same thing.
But listen, let me
But
explain something right
I
quick.
didn't answer the question.
Too many bots? No way. Catfishing?
And he was in a dream, for example. His car ran off the road and he wake up. I had the same experience, but mine was falling off a cliff. If I go to the chat room right now, everybody can tell that same story about a dream they was in. Something happened that was kind of fatal, and it ended up with them waking up and shit. Right?
And I
So,
just told a dream
right,
the other day on the chat. I told y'all I was driving in the car,
right.
and the car went off the other side of the road. And on a point of impact, I was like, I felt my soul leave my body, but I was trying to stay asleep. So when I had my eyes closed, I was trying to open my eyes in the dream, like, okay, I'm still here, I'm still in the car. But when I opened my eyes, I was in my bed. I was like, damn, I'm mad. I'm mad. I woke up at a point of impact. I was trying to be in it, but that's a whole nother level when you're trying to stay in your dream. We just
But
talking about the fact
yeah.
that when
But
you
see,
die in your dream, you wake up because it's like you scared. Like,
uh-huh.
oh shit, I died. I'm falling. You always wake up. You see what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I tried to
You know
stay in
what
my
was
dream
crazy?
two
Was
times, man.
That's what I thought you were trying to say. I could see you
No,
trying to say
not on
I was
death
trying to
yet.
stay
Not
in
on
my
death.
dream.
you know what? Let me
No,
tell
I
you what
wasn't trying
that's
to say
called.
that.
That's called lucid
Lucid
dreaming right
dreaming.
there. But the
Lucid
whole
dreaming. I
thing,
had that twice. I had that twice. And those
the
times I tried to stay in my dream because you know why? I was dreaming about my baby mama who passed. I had those dreams twice. and I realized I was in the dream. I was trying to stay up, and I did stay up for a little while, bro, to the point to where it was like after everything played out, I was ready to wake up. The second time I had it, I was able to. I realized I was in a dream, so I started asking what time, like what year it was, and like I remember somebody saying 2017. This dream was like recently, like not even a year ago, and that's the idea. Like what I'm saying is that I have like you'll dream about a reality where somebody that's dead in this reality is still alive in another reality. So I'm
Right.
actually going back in time.
This is how
I
this is
understand
how
that.
our ancestors communicated with the dead through the dream world. And they would meet with ancestors and all that because they knew that death was just us going to these different layers of reality that was still here where we at today. So we ain't gonna complicate that. I wanna
Peace.
move on. Go ahead, Karaj. Go ahead. You got it.
Peace. Peace. All right. I can prove to you scientifically, metaphysically, why the Most High has chosen the Hebrew Israelites as his chosen
Go
people.
ahead, do it. Do it right now, because you
I
already
couldn't
talking too much.
I
You
couldn't
talking
wait
about
for you to get
metaphysically
on,
and
man.
scientifically. Like you
But
All right,
know
hold
already.
on,
You
listen,
supposed
Red.
to be
Hold
all
showing
on
right,
a
it.
just
You
second.
check.
supposed to be
All right,
showing it.
watch this.
You
Watch
supposed to
this.
come
All
in
right.
and show.
At this point, man, just let me host from here real quick. This brother is the smoke I've been waiting on, and I don't want to trip him up in the road or none of that.
My
Let him
bad.
do it his way real quick. Yeah, let's see. He's a Hebrew. Let's hear him out. Go ahead.
All right. First, I want to say that I was raised under the elders and the ancestors, right? So I came into the Hebrew Israelite wisdom because I always had the knowledge of, like, I used to debate the Bible, right? But it wasn't until I started fasting, I had got into
Hold on a
herbs,
second.
I
And
started
this ain't to
detox.
be disrespectful. Can you just go skip the
Yeah,
biography and go
okay.
to
But
the
this
part where we're
walk with me.
God's
I got
chosen
you.
people? Thank you. You got it.
Okay, walk with me, right? So boom, fast forward, I had fasted and I tapped in and I realized I'm like, damn, we really shouldn't even have been eating in the first place.
I told
Right.
you he can't prove nothing.
This walk with me for a second. I'm about to this build with me. So watch this. Okay, boom. Okay, so basically, if we understand that the pyramids, right? If there's conspiracy theories that
Is this scientifically or metaphysically? Which one you doing right now?
Just let him cook. Let
this
him
let
cook.
me
Let's see more.
finish, bro. Let me finish it, then you can say your piece. Okay, but watch this though. So the pyramids, right? So it's conspiracy theories that there's theories that aliens, these alternate dimensional beings, right, came into this plane of existence, right? You got the Anu Alish, you got the ancient Sumerians, you got the Kemetic Neterus, right? You got the Bible. Everyone is speaking about these beings that came into
Okay,
this
you're lying.
dimension.
He's
You're
done.
lying.
I
You're
told you.
lying. You
But
just
let me
can't hold
finish,
up.
brother
No, I'm not
Sanchez.
gonna let your ass finish. You a Hebrew, and you know when you say the Bible said something, you got to come with the scripture with it. And your ox would even stop you right there. You know how it go, or you a fake Hebrew. You just
I'm
fun with
not
a
Hebrew
name.
by religion, bro. I'm not Hebrew by
It
religion.
it,
I'm
it,
not
it,
Hebrew.
it
Listen, just let me.
doesn't matter. On my show, when you say the Bible said something, we want to go read the scripture. What's wrong with that? Unless you're lying. You
I
acting like
didn't.
a liar,
No,
man.
no. You talk. Listen, bro.
Nope. Give me the
Brother
scripture. Give
Sanchez,
me the scripture.
Elohai.
That's
They
how it
said
go,
when he
brother.
said they make it like us. Elohim is plural for gods. You know that.
Brother, that is not talking about no damn aliens, brother.
But let me finish though, brother Sanchez.
But
It's
you,
these
okay,
alternate
they like,
dimensional
see,
beings. We don't.
it
That's why I
does
said
I
not
told
say
alternate
you.
that though,
dimensional
brother.
beings or
I
aliens.
told
We
you.
don't
That
know.
is not in the Bibles, though. That ain't in the Bible, man.
Elohim.
I told you.
Bro, alien. It don't say nothing about a bro. How is this being from the other motherfucking world when God was communing with his own avatars like Vishnu? This what I'm telling you, like Elohim is the plural form of El. That's like Vishnu and his avatars is El and his Elohim. Elohim is a plural word just because it don't got S.
Well, brother, I'm sorry, but just walk with me 1 minute. Okay, we can disagree or agree on that point. That's not the main point, right? I don't want us to digress. So, boom. Okay, so there was aliens, there wasn't aliens. Whatever higher dimensional existence that we was tapping into, right? So
I'm still waiting on the scientific and the metaphysics.
So now we was tapping in with the Most High, right? So listen. So now you got this domain of existence, which we call the earth, right? So when we came into existence on earth, however the theory may be, you got to understand, right?
What the theory may be, how do you mean, however?
Listen. However the case may be, I don't know facts by facts because I don't want to argue with you guys, right? I just want to lay my plan.
Go ahead.
You said you about to prove something, though.
Let him land it. He don't want the smoke.
You said you can prove something.
Now listen, this what's gonna happen, Karach. This what's gonna happen, Karach. I got you.
Listen, I'm about to tell you the scientific way.
Proof and theory don't answer synonymous.
This what we finna do, Karach. We finna let you unpack your shit, right? We finna let you unpack your shit and go on ahead, land your planes and make your arguing points.
Okay.
Quick.
So listen, you got the equator, right? You got the equator, you got the earth, you got the equator, right? On the earth, the equator line is where it's the hottest point on the earth, right? So then right next to that is like a Goldilocks zone where it's gonna be more plush in this part of the earth, right? Like more where Israel is, more where America is, and
I'm confused, brother.
But just let me finish, brother. Please don't interrupt me, because listen, you got the sun that's beaming its light on the earth. It's gonna be on the equator that is too hot. That's where the Africans are from. So the Africans are from Ham. Just listen to me.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
The light that's shining outside of after the Goldilocks zone is where you got the Caucasus Mountains up there, where it's too cold. It's too cold to exist there. So now the perfect area is where you find where all the Hebrew Israelites was thriving in. So you can theorize that, okay,
bro, that's crazy.
This was Eden. This was Eden.
Bro,
this was Eden. Genetically,
real quick. This will be quick. I swear it'll be really quick. I swear. Don't you know that the Caucasus Mountains is like a tourist destination? It's a beautiful place. It's green.
On that, brother Sanchez.
But you just okay. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I don't want to argue
crazy.
That. Let me build
he wants
my
you
point.
to listen, but he don't want to listen.
But he don't want to listen, right? That's crazy.
He don't want to listen to you, but he wants to listen.
So listen,
That's crazy.
listen. So what happened was, listen. So listen. We okay. Are y'all there? Okay. So listen.
That's the Caucasus Mountains, by the way.
Okay,
listen. Go ahead.
Listen. We were higher dimensional beings before we came into the physical incarnation, right? This is what I believe, right? So when we came into the physical incarnation, we end up dividing, right? We divided, but somewhere down the line, it was our bloodline that was still pure from.
I got a question, bro. I got a question real quick. Do you think there's humans walking the earth right now that got quote unquote pure bloodlines? If so, can you define what a pure bloodline is?
Oh no, see, that's the thing. The last perfect being was Yahweh Shah, right?
Hold on a second though. In your word perfect, you mean a pure-blooded person. I want you to define what it means to have pure blood.
Okay, I love this conversation because this is segue into my biggest point on how we can prove, right?
Cool.
So boom. So if you understand blood, all the metaphysics behind blood, right? All the spiritual, esoteric behind blood rituals, right? So now, if you understand that the more pure a blood is, when because when these
How you
alternate,
define how pure blood is?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
How
Define
you
pure
define
blood.
that?
okay, I'm about, just let me finish. So this is so
So you ain't
pure
gonna tell me how the
blood.
blood get pure?
So
Yeah.
I'm
So you're not
the
gonna tell
thing.
me how the blood? I gotta wait till you
That's
finish
not
to
the
tell me how the
point though,
blood get
brother.
pure.
Hold on, no,
It's not
that
how the,
is a point. That's a
no,
very
it's
important point.
how the blood got unpure.
No, 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 no,
That's
no,
the
no, no,
thing.
no, 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 no. Listen to
Because
me,
we
man.
was perfected.
Brother, don't talk over me. I want you to explain yourself, but you can't leave me in the dark. I'm the student that raised my hand a lot in class. I'm not interrupting the teacher. He gotta teach me if I don't know something. Now, you gotta be willing to do that without getting frustrated. Unmute yourself. I just got a question, man.
Respect.
I don't want you to be a bad teacher. You don't have the right to tell me as a student, I don't need to know how the blood got pure. You're a damn teacher. You should just teach me what I asked you. I want
Okay,
you to
respect.
teach me, teacher, how it got pure. Otherwise, I'm going to say my teacher don't know what he be talking about. He making excuses not to teach me shit.
Respect.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. If you allow me to explain that, I can tell you how I came into that conclusion, right?
Go ahead.
And this is through experience, right? Because I used to teach from knowledge, but now I'm teaching a lot from wisdom now because it's kind of different.
I
So
want to know
now,
how the blood got pure, yeah.
That's
okay.
it. That's all I want to know.
Okay, watch. Okay, well, if you just walk with me, it's gonna take 30 seconds to
I've been
lead
walking
up
with you
to
for
it.
a minute, man. I'm about to put my slides on. I can't walk no more.
So
My feet
listen.
hurting. I'm about to put my slides on now.
So listen.
I have my socks on.
It's a long walk, yeah.
I've been
So
walking a
listen.
long time.
So listen, I'm a herbalist, right? So listen, I'm a
Go
herbalist.
ahead.
I'm a holistic healer. I actually got clients that I help them heal. That I know how to heal
I
people.
respect all that.
So
All that cool,
what
brother.
happened is every time that you eat something, brother, every time that you drink something, it go into your bloodstream. You got the arteries and you got the veins. They're pulling
I know that. I know all
cellular
that, bro.
waste out the body. So basically, everybody blood is unclean right now.
So let me
It's
ask you a
because
question, bro. You mean to tell me that was never no pure-blooded people unless they didn't eat? Because what you're saying, if there was any pure-blooded people on earth, they didn't eat.
Right. So how we fail, because when you eat or drink anything, you start to metabolize, right?
Hold on, brother. Do you agree with the Garden of Eden? Yes or no?
I don't want to argue, bro.
No, brother. I'm just asking the question. I'm saying, do you subscribe to the Garden of Eden setting where humans was told by God to eat all the fruit, water? It was like paradise.
This is what I'll do right here.
He just said, "Don't eat the animals."
So listen. This is what I'll do right here. I take in the whole grand scheme, all the information, and then I conclude. So now, if you just that's why I didn't say
You're a
the Garden of
pescatarian,
Eden.
ain't you?
You brought up the Garden of Eden, brother Sanchez. I didn't. I said we were.
I asked you. Listen, I know. Let me tell you something, bro. I brought it up to ask you, do you subscribe to it? How is that hard for you to answer? If somebody say, Sanchez, you subscribe to the Garden of Eden concept? Yeah, I do. I believe there was a time on earth where everyone was vegan, where we just ate fruits and vegetables and we were fruitful and it was like a utopia. How hard is that, man? Why are you making that like I'm interrogating or beating you up or something, man?
I don't agree with that.
Okay, that's all you had to say, man.
I think if there was a Garden of Eden, we wasn't eating nothing.
Okay, so I got a question. Why do we have a stomach and a mouth and a butthole and a whatchamacallit?
We didn't have those things at first.
Oh my God. So let me tell you. So you telling me man and woman didn't even exist as genders? We was just one neutral creature walking around.
No, that's not what I said, brother.
Okay, so man had damn, brother, I was just okay. Go ahead, brother.
I told you what it was in the beginning. We were
I got a question.
Spiritual dimensional beings that fell into the physical incarnation.
Brother, I get that part. Listen what I'm telling you, though. What I'm telling you is, in our base reality, it was called Eden. It was advanced beings that had a utopia. It was similar to Earth, but nothing was being harmed. They was able to eat fruits, vegetables, smoke weed, man. They was partying, having good sets, all that wine. Listen, hold on, brother. I know you don't subscribe to it, but this is bigger than you. There are several cultures that talked about a time where Earth was a utopia. There's even written about it in Paradise Lost. So there are several, and you don't get to just pick and choose. That's childish. If there's a bunch of people on the earth that spoke of this time, you don't have the right to say, well, there couldn't have been a time on earth where everything was just going right. It had to be wrong and shit just chaotic all the time. No, brother, I refuse to believe that this shit was just always this way, man. I think something happened, brother. I think that hell is something that is a result of man fucking up heaven. And we created two different split realities, but that's a whole nother concept. The point that you too quick to talk. This is what you need to do, man, because you just been blabbering and shit, bro. What we need to know is how we are God's chosen people, bro. You started off to come tell us how us as the Hebrews is God's chosen people. I had to fast forward your biography, and now we ain't never got to your original point, man. You gotta learn to stay on your point. Come in, be focused on what you're gonna prove it, and get on and be sweet. We can straight on it. Go ahead.
I respect that. Con. Okay, so the thing what happened was, right, when we were higher spiritual dimensional beings, what you have it before we fell into the physical incarnation, right? So we were what you consider perfect, but to reach higher than perfect, you have to be imperfect, right? And then become more perfect than the perfect you was perfect before, right? So now when we failed, we kept falling. So somewhere down the line, it was a bloodline. So when the flood happened, right? Because however the theory may be,
was the flood
when
literal?
the earth,
I need to know, because different people got different interpretations. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying, brother. It can be everything, everywhere, all at once. It can be literal. It can be theoretical. It can be.
Okay, brother. Go ahead. You go ahead. Continue
Okay,
your thing.
you
Go
walking
ahead,
with
man.
me. Okay, boom.
It's great.
Okay, boom. So now I'm just telling you the points. It's not. I didn't make it up.
Go ahead,
I'm
man.
just telling you what they saying. You feel me? We just walking down all the evidence, and we gonna come up to the conclusion.
You gotta know not just what they saying, but what they mean. Because if I'm saying something to you and you don't know what I mean, what's the point of me saying it? Like the ancestors,
multiple meanings,
right? Because no, it's not. It's only one meaning to the truth, man.
Well, hold on, wait. Because the reason why it's gonna be multi-layers, parables, is multi-dimensional. There's gonna be multiple
and
meanings.
Guess what? In every dimension, there's a lie. Each of these dimensions is a lie, man.
Oh yeah, it's one truth. But okay, so let me so somewhere down the line when we started to separate, right, and it was one sector of us that still had pure blood, that was still pure, right, and then so that was Abraham. Like after the flood. Because it was a flood before the first flood, or it was the world was destroyed before the flood happened.
Brother, how does this mean I'm chosen by God? I'm trying to get to the part where we're black folks is God's chosen people. We still ain't got there yet.
If you walk down the Genesis, right? If you walk down the generation of Isis, if you walk down the generations, it's the pure bloodline that was a part of our people. That was connected to the Most High because, and it connects with the region.
I don't know what none of that really mean, though.
Because
that's allegory.
That's what I'm telling you. Because on the earth,
that shit real, bro.
If you look on the earth, look where the pyramids is on the earth compared to where the equator is running.
Why are we going to all these? Why are we all over the place? I
Because
don't understand it.
that's scientific on where the region
Let
of
me
where
ask you
these
a
people
question,
was
bro.
growing
Let
up.
me tell you something, bro.
Nigga, if
Why
you
do you
grow up in
hold up? Don't talk. Oh, let me say something. Why you keep bringing up the word scientific when science don't even agree that there's a God that created this? They're atheists and they are anti-biblical in
I can
science.
prove it, bro.
I
Listen,
know
you
you
have what's
can,
the
Exactly.
but
longest
listen,
have you
you actually yelling over folks and you really acting psychotic to the point you ain't even listening what I'm saying. I didn't say you couldn't prove that there's a creator. I said if you can prove there's a creator, you need to quit referencing science because science disproves the idea of creationism. It's fucking contradictory. You should know that I can't reference science once I become spiritual. Science is my enemy now.
the sun, brother Sanchez, right? Can you agree that the sun, when
You
during
ain't
the
gonna
day,
deal. You ain't gonna deal with what he just told you just now.
Because he
the,
want to
You
base
ain't gonna
what the
deal with what he
Bible
just now
said.
said to you.
Because
You gonna go
because
to something else talking about this fucking
because
sun.
guess what he's saying, right? That according to science, right, around the equator is where a lot of the pyramids is built, is where he going or something along these lines, or I'm gonna let him land exactly what he's saying
well, on the
because it's
equator,
regurgitated.
the Earth, the reason for I'm talking about like the agriculture, the food, the
Yeah.
animals. This
You're
like
saying that the equator areas were the areas we was at, and
well,
that
the closest to the equator, that's too
and,
high. That's
and
too high.
but we was
It,
in just the right spot by
just
the
the right
equator
spot.
to get. But don't you know we migrated there? Like God didn't put us there. We went
No,
there
who? Well, how can you prove that, brother Sanchez? We went. How
because
did we?
because I'm gonna tell you something right now, bro. According to the ancestors, every human originated at the center of the earth. The Pygmy said it. The Dogon said it. Even the Mayan. See, all of the didn't nobody have a
Across America, predicting the outcome of the big game just got a whole lot more interesting.
being in the universe started their journey at the North Pole, and that's where you're gonna end it at. So that's what I'm saying about this whole thing. Like humans didn't start our journey in these particular lands. It's like you dropping a drip or a germ in a
Okay, that's
petri dish.
cool. Yeah,
But
I could almost
so
Yeah,
somewhat
because
agree
dude.
even
with
in the
that
think
because I
about
rock
this,
with you, brother Sanchez.
though. Hold up. Even in the Bible, it say they started at Eden, which is the middle of the earth, and then when they was kicked out of Eden, that's when they went into these other lands. Like ain't none of these lands our homeland. Our true homeland is in the middle of the earth.
Okay, but this is my thing, right? Because let's take our mindsets of being the modern man. Imagine ourselves thousands of years ago, right? You with your tribe, right? And you looking for a better land. You feel what I'm saying? And then you run across these lands, and then you gotta understand
We
back in
weren't
the
looking
G,
for a better land, but go ahead.
and then the whole vibe back in the G was gods. Everyone was talking about gods then. But so that's why the Hebrew Israelites, that's what the thing was. This is our God. So watch this, brother Sanchez. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Don't you agree with AI? Hive mind AI.
What the hell that got to do, right, with me
No, it's
being
parallel.
but listen what I'm telling you right here, brother. You said that it's our God, right? We're God's
Right.
chosen people. And now
Right.
you finna go to AI? Yeah, AI
No,
is a
I'm
hive mind. Make your
that's
point.
a
Go ahead.
parallel. Those are synonymous. So
Make your
I'm just
parallel. I don't see the synonymous part. Make me see it.
oh,
Go ahead, man.
okay. Let me finish. So how is that synonymous? Is because, and I'm gonna give you an example before I tell you before I land my point. I'm gonna give you an
No
example
problem. No problem. Yeah.
because we black, right?
Right.
So we know when we go to different hoods and different cities,
Right.
all the black people, they got different type of ways they walk, they
in
talk,
different hoods and different cities.
different hoods.
Okay.
They got different
Go ahead.
different styles, different
Right, we got it. Go ahead, make your point, man. You spend too
we
much
understand global. We understand like it's city consciousness, so it's also global consciousness as well. So that would means it's so scientifically. Hold on, land another point. Scientifically,
I don't understand why you brought up. We got
Global.
different swaggers and different. I don't even. I'm lost why you even brought that up.
The consciousness our consciousness are connected, brother.
That
Sanchez.
is not what that mean. That ain't what that mean. It mean that everybody in that area is programmed the same by the social engineers. It means that everyone else, wherever you grow up, we all think like part of the group and part of the crowd mentality. That's why if you grow up in LA, you tend to join a gang. But if you grow up, goddamn it, in Colorado, you tend to join a farm and you be a goat damn herder, a cow herder.
That's true.
Listen what I'm telling you. You are a result of your environment. You're a product of your environment, bro. But that ain't got nothing to do with what that ain't got nothing to do with, right? With what your soul really is. That's just what you became by influence of your environment. Don't get them twisted.
Okay, so I agree with you, right? So it's everywhere. It's multiple things. So that's why it's multiple perspectives of looking at this.
Go ahead, say it then. Say one.
So the thing,
I'm still trying to find out how that we God's chosen people and it's our God though.
Have you ever thought about somebody and they called you? Can y'all stop playing with me? Minds are connected, bro.
Not all of them, bro. They say your vibe attract your tribe. Like our minds ain't connecting right now. That's why I didn't date every girl I met because there was no connection. I don't know why we think that all is connected. Everything ain't connected by default. We gotta make these connections. And
that's not what I'm saying, though.
Brother, please tell us what you're saying, brother. Go ahead.
Hey, can I agree to disagree with you, brother?
Oh,
you trying to find an argument.
Sanchez, it's taking too long.
I'm not saying everybody's gonna connect on everything.
You might want to just listen, man. You might want to fall back and listen for a minute.
Yeah,
I'm not saying everybody gonna connect,
brother.
On
but I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You need to learn how to really ask yourself, what am I here today to argue and prove? Stick with it and just formulate, articulate, and think about what you're saying, right? Because you were supposed to show me as a black man why the God of the Bible is my God only, and why I'm one of the chosen people, and I still don't know that now, man.
Yeah, well, I was trying to tell you that because metaphysically, if you see it, you can. The reason why they have these symbolic ritual commercials during the Super Bowl is because they spirit cooking everybody consciousness all at once. It's the mind of the masses connection, and you connecting you getting all these minds on one idea. So because one person can manifest something, right? So imagine if a million minds can manifest something. So what I'm telling you is it's a global consciousness. When the Hebrew Israelites said that it's our God, that's our hive mind, our God.
I disagree with that though. I disagree with it. But I'm gonna tell you why. That will be true if all black people had a hive mind. For example, right? You compared it to AI. No matter where you go in the world, all AI think the same, and it ain't no difference between what the AI know. Every AI you go to in the world can access the same information. It's all drawing from the same database. It's just how it's interfaced.
You eat too much.
And
you
all
can't.
that.
You eat too much.
Hey, bro. Bro, relax. I'm gonna have to boot you if you keep doing that. I don't know what's wrong with you, man. That is very autistic. I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Like, you need to be on some kind of Ritalin if that's what you doing. Like, I'm trying to tell this brother something, and he just cut off yelling in my ear real loud. Bro, that was scary. Damn, bro.
My bad, but you act like you know what you're talking about when I'm
Bro, I don't act like I know what nothing. I'm going what you saying. It ain't an act. I ain't got to act by me repeating what you said. You compared our connection as black people around the world to AI. I didn't do that. I just told you it ain't the same. AI is really connected. We're not. Why you mad at me showing you the truth, man? It was a bad example. Niggas in LA can't even connect one block over from each other. They shooting at each other. The hell? AI ain't killing each other. AI working together to kill and control our ass. We ain't nothing like AI. We need to get like it. That's for real, for real.
Brother Sanchez, can I say, man, listen, I got so much love and respect for you, man. You taught me so much throughout the years.
Brother, you ain't gotta do that. I respect and love you too, brother.
Can I say one last thing, brother? Can I say one last piece?
Man, please, hey, let this be your last piece for real too, please, man.
This is my last piece because I know it's been wild. But so what I learned through fasting, right? What I learned, it took me away from this physical body. So when my body stopped metabolizing food, because we know all is in the one is in the all, as above, so below, as above, as within, as without, as without, as within. Every cell you can take, and every cell is a mitochondria where you can go and get the DNA, and then you can make a clone out of that person. So all is in the one. So when all my cells reached, I started to reach hypertrophy. You see what I'm saying? I started to
you make a clone. You know when you make a clone? You make a clone when you put your sperm in the egg. That's how you make your clone, okay?
No, not hypertrophy.
When you put your sperm in the egg, that's how you make your clone.
My bad. I started to reach autophagy, ketosis. And then I started to realize that this world, we didn't never need to eat food. I can get my energy just from kisses and everything. You eat everything.
Okay, so why don't you do it now? That way I ain't gotta believe it. You can be a living example.
I'm about to write a book. And that's when
No. You will be the book. You can live the book. You can say, look at me, y'all. I haven't eaten in 2 years and I'm healthier than y'all.
Well, that's not.
And you can prove it. You can prove. You can. Yeah.
Well, it's not like eat for 2. That's you not eat no more because we do have these physical bodies. So it's about balance now. You see what I'm saying?
So I won't know what the point of telling a person any of that. I would be trying to teach them how to eat healthy, if anything, bro, to be more productive.
That is be healthy.
Because it's a lot of guys around here that's saying you don't supposed to drink water. You don't supposed to eat food. And I'm like, bro, we can use that time to tell them what kind of water to drink, spring water, what kind of food to eat, instead of trying to make this shock factor. Because it's crazy. We eat stuff, we drink stuff, man. I'm just saying, like, this kind of stuff never was, it was never a turn on for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to eat, I'm going to drink. So tell me what to eat, what to drink. You want to help me out?
Well, the thing
does God only choose the ones that eat healthy? Like, out of God's chosen
the kind of shit we need on this subject is, hey, guys, this is a better thing you need to drink instead of beer. This is a wine right here that's healthy.
Bible tell you
boom,
that,
boom, boom. But I'm telling you, like, I'm saying, like, these are the kind of conversations about, like, dieting I would like to have versus you don't gotta eat.
One last thing.
Yeah.
Hey, watch this.
If we got chosen, what difference does it make what we eat?
Watch this. What about?
No, you done. No, you done.
The fabric of your clothes.
You done now. You done.
Wait, no. Look, the fabric of your clothes. This is the last point. Watch this. This is the last point. The fabric of your clothes. We learned that our fabrics is polyester. It's a lot of plastic clothes, so that's getting into the skin. So that's why we really supposed to be wearing wool, linen, cotton, silk. Because these are high vibration.
That's true. That's true.
He ain't lying though.
That's true.
He ain't lying though.
That's
fact. We supposed to be wearing those clothes.
Understand that, but like, I don't know. God chose.
At least it sounds like it's facts. You know, I think he owns something. Yeah.
Watch this. Let me land my point. Watch this. Because it came to me when I was fasting. Watch this. So,
but we still don't know how we God's chosen people.
Okay,
and how he.
When you got the splash in the water, if you go to the ocean, we got the splash in the water. The splash in the water creates negative ions in the atmosphere, which positively charge the vibration and energy. of the surrounding area, right? So now when you got this fabric, this high vibrational fabric that y'all disagreed on, when you got this fabric going around your aura, we all know we got auras because the blood, the metal, the iron in the blood moving in circulation is a torus field. So we know we got auras. So when you got this fabric around you, like the Bible tell you the word fringes, like Jesus did, it creates a like you go Super Saiyan. Like it creates you a higher vibration when you got those fabrics sprinkling around you. That's called the fringes. That's what the Hebrew is like. Where the fringes.
Okay.
It's even more deeper than that because
Okay, we got you. We got you.
You guys are talking about how does this make you chosen? All this stuff makes you chosen. All of it. All this stuff we're talking about.
So if we don't
Well, I mean, you ain't got to be black then.
One mic, bro.
Exactly.
One mic. When you do these things, when you do these things that we're talking about,
you could say, hey, since black people are already chosen, why should we?
Bro, why can't
what we wear?
why don't y'all let that? I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was crazy, man. Go ahead, Generous Dragon, man.
There are people who can go without eating, but they're yogic masters who slow their heart.
brother. I don't want to talk about eating and not eating. That ain't what the show about, though. That's why I said let Generous Dragon go, because I eat. I drink every day. Water and food. I'm not gonna ever die a yogic master. I'm gonna eat to the damn day I die. So it ain't gonna. It's a waste of. It's gonna waste my time. But brother, please let me finish, bro. Y'all tripping, man. What I'm saying is, if I know I'm gonna eat food to the day I die and drink water to the day I die, the most productive conversation I can have on a matter with people is strengthening each other to become vegans and get into superfoods and different stuff and having the discipline to put down the sodas and all that. That's the kind of influence and motivation. All this stuff that sounds smart and deep, like